Hey, at some point, you just gotta be willing to let go of the drama. Hey guys, Randy Gage here. Another episode of the legendary Prosperity TV coming to you live and in color from my place in the 305. And I want to talk about soap operas, telenovelas, all the drama. People get so addicted to drama. I think it's like this integral part of the victim mentality. And I don't say this to be judgmental or to beat anybody up. I say this because this was my experience of myself, right? We all know people that you run into them at the supermarket or wherever, and you have, hey, how are things going? How's it been since I seen you last? And then it starts. Well, first this meteorite landed on my garage and destroyed my car, and then I got laid off from my job, and then my wife got run over by a donut truck, and the sinkhole opened up in my front yard and it swallowed the neighbor's dog, and now they're suing me for $25 million. And this has all happened in the last week and a half. And you just like, well, because we know at its ultimate level, everything on this planet and everything in this universe is energy vibrations, and energy attracts and energy repels. It can be either way. It's like reality. I was talking about reality on my blog on randygage.com, and I hope you're following that. You know, I'm put up 5 times a week there at least. Reality is neutral. It's not positive, it's not negative. We assign that connotation to it. And energy, we choose whether we're going to send energy that repels things or energy that attracts things. And when you're in the victim mentality, which is what I was in for, I think, the first 30 years of my life, you attract all of that victim energy because you feed on it. You attract that drama because you feed on it. Because what we're really doing at that, in the essence of what we're doing there is we're seeking attention. And it could be for all kind of reasons. Unmet childhood needs. We're not able to accept love, so we're looking for sympathy instead, or we think attention takes the place of love. I mean, there's so many psychological needs that cause us to do that. But you have to recognize that. You know, the only way you break that cycle is if you say, am I doing it? Is that what do I say when people ask me, how am I doing? And if I don't remember if it was last week or the week before on my podcast. God, I hope you're getting that. We do original content every Wednesday on that, right? So I always put this show up. If you're listening to this on the podcast, but for you guys watching on the YouTube channel, I actually take the audio of the show every week and we put it up Monday on the podcast, Power Prosperity Podcast. And then on Wednesday, I do just exclusive content for the podcast subscribers. And I was talking about this story of when my friend, who I was going to California, I'm doing a training for them, we go to dinner the night before, and I regale him for an hour and a half with all the drama and trauma that was going on in my life. And he gave me the greatest gift in the world, which is at the end of this whole litany of stuff I'm doing for an hour and a half, I'm regaling him. We're getting in his car and he says to me, hey Randy, have you given any thought to what you're doing to attract all of this bad stuff, all this negative stuff? And of course, I was so pissed off. I was grinding my molars. I'm like, what is this guy? Was he not listening to what I was just telling him? How I'm such an innocent victim and all this stuff is just happening to me through no fault of my own? but he was enough of a friend to tell me the truth and ask me that question. And at some point, we all know people like this, and sometimes we have been people like that, or we are people like that. And you gotta ask yourself, okay, if I really list up the drama and trauma that's going on in my life, could James Cameron make an epic trilogy of this? And if the answer is yes, then I guarantee you, you're living in victim modality. And you gotta get out of that. Victim mode. You gotta get out of that, all right? You gotta be willing to let go of the drama. And you gotta ask yourself, okay, what is the payoff I'm getting from all this drama and victimhood? What is the emotional reward that I'm getting from this? And how do I replace it with a positive emotional reward? And release being a victim and embrace being a victor. And then seeking that emotional payoff of having victories, having success, having health, having happiness. All right, love to hear your thoughts down below. Please share the show. Go out and have an amazing week. Peace. Hey, a lot of new subscribers in the last month. Please keep it up. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button.